Hey guys, what's up? It's Cory here from Personal Best Health and Performance. Today I'll be taking you through a HIIT cardio workout. So grab your water bottle, grab your towel, make sure you have a little bit of space to move around in, and let's get to it. For today's workout, we'll be doing 2 exercises back to back, 45 seconds each with a 15 seconds rest in between, and we'll complete 4 blocks total. So let's get ready, let's get right into the warm-up. We're gonna start just with a light jog or a shuffle side to side, getting your heart rate up, relaxing those shoulders, just waking everything up, getting everything loose, getting prepared. Good, as you go through today, I'll be giving some modifications. So if you need to work with a little bit of a lower impact level, it will be provided. Otherwise, I need you to go all out today. It's gonna be a tough one. Do what you can. 45 seconds is a little bit longer interval time that we've been doing throughout my cardio workouts. So if you need to take that break, feel free to do so, but I really encourage you to try and complete the entire interval. Really earn that recovery. Good, from here we go into some jumping jacks. A lower option that's available would be side steps. Still bringing the arms up over the head. Tapping the fingertips at the top, bring the arms right back down. Good, heart rate should already be climbing slightly, and our body temperature is increasing. Good, soft knees as you land, keeping the heels up. Let's go 4 more. Excellent, good. Standing with your feet hip distance apart, just bringing your knee to the chest, keeping the foot flexed. Nice long straight spine, abdominals pulled in. Good, engaging that core to support that lower back and help with balance and stability. Chest is nice and tall and proud. We'll go 1 more each side. Good. And then just bringing the heel back in behind. Nice wide stance here. Feeling a bit of a stretch through the quadricep each time. Good. And we have 1 more each side. Last one here. Excellent. Feet are a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Your toes are facing forward. We're just bending the knees, shifting the hips back, and then swaying side to side. Good. Feeling a nice stretch through the inner thigh. Keeping your chest up once again. And again, a long spine and an engaged core. Hope you guys are ready for this one. It's going to be a tough one. I know you can do it. We'll get through it together. Let's go 2 more. Excellent, good. Bringing your feet all the way in, coming down to the ground. Just going for a quick set of push-ups. So we've got 8 in total. You can do from the knees or from the toes. Find your weapon. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 8, 7, keeping a nice flat back. Good. Halfway there. 3 more. 2, last one. Good, slowly bring it up. Excellent. All right guys, grab a sip of water if you need. As you're taking a small break, I'm just gonna let you know what's gonna happen with this first block of exercises. The first exercise is a catcher. You're gonna start in a low squat position. You're gonna drop your hands beside your feet, and you're either gonna walk or hop your feet out into a nice high plank position, keeping those hips in line with your shoulder, and then drawing them in. But as you come up, you're keeping in that low squat position, bringing your hands to your chest, back down to the ground, and back out to the side. For a lower intensity option, you're gonna walk back, you're gonna hold that plank, and you're gonna walk back up. Okay? Your second exercise is a high knee switch. So you're gonna follow my instructions, you're gonna follow my tempo. We're gonna start with high knees, and I'm gonna say switch, switch, switch. So you're gonna follow my lead as we go through, okay? So let's get ready, let's get into those catchers first. Here we go, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Get down into that low squat position, hop out the legs, bring them back up, keep that chest nice and tall. So again, you're gonna find a speed or a tempo that's ideal for you. Keep your gaze slightly ahead of you to keep that neck and spine in line. Good, really keeping those legs and those hips nice and low. Every time we come up, make sure you're breathing Exhale as you drive those feet in and out. Good, we're more than halfway there. Keep going, your quads are gonna burn. Yes, heart rate's gonna climb nice and quick here. These exercises can be, again, progressed by increasing the tempo or the speed. That's it, guys. One more and recover. Beautiful. Okay, we're getting set up for those high knee switches. So to begin, balance on one leg, opposite arm up into a sprinter position. Keep that foot flexed in 3, 2, 1. Switch, switch, switch. Get the knee up nice and high. Switch, 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 switch. Hold it there. Oh, not switch. Switch, 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 switch. Again, go. Switch, 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 switch. Recover. Nice job. Getting ready for those catchers. So as I mentioned, you've got 2 sets. We go through the catchers, we go through the knee switches, and we're done. We move on to our next block. 3, 2, and 1. Let me see those catchers. Good, nice and strong. Soft feet as you come up. Landing, pushing through those heels. Landing on the toes. Again, everything's engaged. Lift up. Hold steady, go. That's it, guys, come on. Up, drop the hips down. Again, if I'm modifying, my heart rate is still gonna get up. I'm just walking that out and taking away that intensity on my knees and my hips. You got 7 seconds. Let's go. 1, and recover. All right, guys, we've got these knee switches. Again, listen for the switch. Don't get tricked, don't get fooled. Ready, leg up. 3, 2, 1, switch. Switch, switch. Get that knee up. Get that opposite arm up. Switch, 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 switch. Hold it, switch, switch, keep your balance. Switch, flex that foot. Switch, 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 ah, switch, 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 recover. Nice job, guys. All right, take a small recovery, grab a sip of water. Next 2 exercises. You've got a push up to a side plank. You perform a push up, rotate to one side, perform another push up, rotate to the opposite side. Then we go into an isometric squat. So for the push up to side plank, again, they can be performed either from the knees or the toes. When you're rotating into your side plank from your knees, you're gonna go into a nice low push up, drive right up. You're going to keep that inside knee on the ground. You're gonna rotate up and lift that bottom hip up. Then come back down, knees are in line with the hips, push up, rotate, extend that top leg up. Good, try and keep everything stacked. Come back into the push up. From the toes, same thing. We go down. This time we are just turning our feet or rotating the feet to the edges and then coming back to that push up and going into your side plank. Okay, 45 seconds of that, right into an isometric squat. Your feet are gonna be a little bit wider than hip distance apart. You're gonna drop those hips nice and low. We're just holding here, okay? For any added intensity or progression, you can add some weights if you have them around, otherwise it's just your body weight. All right, guys, you've had enough of a break. Let's go. Coming down to the ground, getting ready for those push-ups to side plank. Ready? Let's go. 45 seconds. rotate. Good. I don't want you to rush through these. I want you to really focus on your form. Keep nice straight lines. Good, really use that upper body strength. Maybe hold that plank for a few seconds before transitioning back into your push-up. Notice my arm is not just lifting up, okay? I'm coming down into my push-up. I'm literally bringing the elbow up, extending straight up, and I'm really focusing on pulling that hip up, okay? We've got 10 seconds left. Over, up, good. One more. Up, one more push-up. Excellent, come up. Bring it to your feet, and we're going into that isometric squat. In about 7 seconds, feet are a little wider than hip distance apart, shoulders back, tuck the pelvis in and under slightly, drop down and hold. Good. This is where I usually tell you to go to your happy place. Think about something positive, good, whatever you need to do to stay here without lifting up. So my weight's a little bit more focused on my heels, but my full foot's in contact with the ground. My hips are down as low as I can bring them. My pelvis is slightly shifted under so that I'm not creating any arch in my lower back. My abdominals are drawn in, my rib cage is in, my chest is tall, my shoulders are relaxed. Take your hands off your legs if they're there. Just keep them out in front. You got this, guys. You only have 5 seconds left. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Come up nice and slow. Beautiful. Shake out the legs. Come back down to the ground. We have our 15-second recovery, recoup. Going back into the push-up, into side plank. In 3, 2, and 1. Push up, rotate. Good. Modifiers, I'm with you here. Push up, rotate. Good. So you'll always have one knee on the ground as you're going into that side plank. Okay? In your push-up, be sure that your knees are actually behind your hips and not stacked underneath, okay? Because that's going to force your hips to stay up in the air instead of keeping your back nice and flat. So draw it forward, rotate, sorry, bottom knee down. Good. We got 10 seconds. That's it, guys. Beautiful. We got this. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. Come up slowly. Let's get into that squat position. Okay. Guys, this is it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Get down nice and low. Maybe an inch or two lower you were in the first set. Come on, strive for excellence here. Let's go. Push yourself. Stay steady. Again, those cues. Your weight's a little bit more in your heels. Full foot is in contact with the floor. Nice long spine. Hips are tucked under slightly. That's it. Great work, guys. Stay here. Stay here. Again, close your eyes. Zone out. Do what you need to do here to stay. Good. Positive thoughts. Come on. Hold it. 10 more seconds. That's it. That's it. Nope. Stay down. Stay down. 4. Stay down. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up. Beautiful. Again, you've earned that recovery. As you're taking your recovery, we're going through our third block. We only have 2 more left. So we're going into what you call a 180-degree squat jump and then into inchworms. So I'm going to start on the side. I'm going to face a direction. Again, I'm going into that squat position. I need to get nice and low. And as I explode up, I'm actually going to add a rotation, a full 180 degrees. Notice that when I land, I'm landing into my squat. I'm not landing and then squatting, okay? Now, for the modifiers, if that's a bit too intense for you, what you're going to do is you're going to squat and you're going to pivot. Always on the same foot, okay? But you're squatting, pivoting, and just changing direction. So you're facing forward, you're pivoting, facing backward, okay? So we couple that with inchworms. We've done this move a lot in more of our warm-ups. I want this to be a little bit more challenging for you, so we're not coming up into a standing position. Your feet are hip distance apart, you're hinging the hips back, walking the hands out to a nice strong plank, lifting the hips up to the toes. Walking back out, so you're staying in that inchworm position without that recovery of coming up, okay? All right, guys, once again, get set up, enough recovery, let's go. So starting in a low squat position, explode and rotate, explode and rotate. Good. To prevent getting really dizzy from this exercise, take a second at the bottom, but also when you're rotating, rotate left and then rotate right, or vice versa. Land in that low squat position, explode from the bottom, land soft into that squat. Good. Modifiers. Again, I'm starting in that squat and I'm rotating. So as I rotate, I need to pivot from the ball of the foot, come down. Stay as low as you can. That's it. Let's go, guys. 10 seconds left. Toe ball heel landing, so you're not landing on your toes, you're not just landing on your heels. I know this one's tough. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. 15 seconds to recover. We'll go into those inchworms. Feet are hip distance apart. Slight bend in the knee, hinge at the hip. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hinge forward, walk out until the hips are in line with the shoulders. Lift the hips up, walk the fingers back to the toes. Hold, squeeze, engage, everything. Good. Don't just go with momentum. Hold that plank, lift the hips up, feel the lower abdominal region pulling in nice and tight in order to pull those hips up. It's about 4 steps out, 4 steps in. Good. My main focus is on my hips when I come down into that plank, that they're not dipping lower than my shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up nice and slow. Get ready for those 180-degree squat jumps. Whew. Almost there, guys. 2 sets. Ready? 3, 2. Start nice and low. Explode, land. Explode and land. Again, if I need a bit of a break, I'm not just going to stand up. I'm going to hold in that squat. Then I'm going to explode and hold. Modifiers. Down. Pivot. Down. Pivot. Yes. Beautiful. Up. Trying to get as much height as I can on these. Still landing in that squat position. Your legs should be on fire right now. Maybe you do a couple of the lower intensity or the modified. Let's go, guys. Come on. 7 seconds. Work with me here. I know. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. That one got me. I don't know about you. All right. Inchworms. Final set. 45 seconds. Control your breath. All right, here we go. Down, walk it out. High plank position, hips up. Walk it out. Hold. That's it. Again, really keeping that core nice and tight and strong. Using your upper body strength to maintain position. Woo! We got this, guys. We got 15 seconds left. All right, come on. Finish this strong. Bring it home. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. All right, guys, we got one more block. So take your last recovery here. Grab that water. Catch your breath. This is what's next. You've got 4 shuffles to one side. Depending on your space, you can decrease the amount, okay? But at the end of your shuffle, you're gonna add a front kick. So if I'm shuffling to my left, or on your screen would be your right, okay? I'm down nice and low. I go 1, 2, my right leg comes out into a front kick. The front kick, I lift up the knee in line with the hip, I flex the foot, and I extend through my heel. I get down nice and low. 1, 2. Okay? Then we go into a pendulum lunge. So for your first set, you're gonna lead with your right leg. Second set, you'll lead with your left. pendulum lunge. I'm gonna lunge forward. That same leg isn't gonna stop. It's gonna step right in behind. So I'm gonna stay in a nice low lunge position. I'm looking for 90-degree angles at both knees. Okay, so one set, we'll do on one side. Remember what leg you started on. For your second set, you'll start on the opposite. All right, guys, again, let's get going. Getting into the low squat position, getting ready for that shuffle. Let's go. Come up, kick, nice and low. So on your shuffle, you're staying nice and low. Hips are back, chest is tall. Get that kick nice and strong. I really want you to use the core. Get that kick. That's it. Good, kick out in front. Use all the power. Come from the core and the hips. That's it, that's it. Good, maybe I slow it down a bit. I still get that kick in. Okay, there's always ways to modify these exercises. Slowing down, speeding up tempo, or adding some more power. 3, 2, and 1. That's 45 seconds. Okay, getting ready for that pendulum lunge. 7 seconds. Feet hip distance apart. Really aim for those 90-degree angle at the knees. Here we go. Lunge forward, lunge back. Now, if you have trouble with balance, you can hold on to something, or you can stop in the center quickly and then proceed. Okay, otherwise, it's a nice big step forward, big step back, shoulders and hips in line. Push through whatever foot is forward. My heart rate is up. Let's go, let's go. Legs are burning at 10 seconds. Good, stop just before that knee touches the floor. Balance is most important. Find that first. Recover. Remember what leg you just finished with for that lunge. So on your next set, you go with the other side. Okay, getting set. Ready for those shuffles. Get down nice and low. 2 shuffles, high kick. Nice work, guys. Come on. Show me what you got. Let's go. Kick it up a notch. Get lower in the shuffle. Get stronger with the kick. More than halfway. That's it. That core, I'm not just kicking that kick, I'm not just kicking it up. I'm down nice and low. I'm gonna power, I'm gonna drive forward. 7 seconds. Get lower, get quicker, get more power. And recover. Nice job, guys. Those are done. Okay, get ready for that opposite leg. Start the lunge. Hold your breath. Here we go. Down. Slow and steady. Find a rhythm. Find your balance. Take your time. This is your finisher, guys. This is it. You've got 15 seconds left to work. Come on, don't quit on yourself. This is where you push yourself just a little bit more. It's gonna feel so much better when it's over, I know. Let's go, let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Guys, awesome work. Congratulations for completing that one. Grab a sip of water. Let's get ready for a cool down. As we catch our breath, we'll bring that first leg up and behind, aligning your knees, drawing your hips under or your pelvis under, keeping that chest nice and tall. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears or press through the crown of the head, looking for the stretch in the hip flexor and the quadriceps. Good, so I'm really focusing on pressing the top of my foot into my hand. I can use my opposite arm for balance, or if I need to hold on to something, you can move around the room. Good, taking that same leg without dropping. Pull the knee into the chest. Good, interlace the fingers. Good. Looking for a stretch through a bit of the glute, the low back. If your hands are slipping, go one over the other. Now take that same leg nice and wide out to the side and hold for an inner thigh stretch. Good, have the toes aligned, shift the hips back, and keep the chest nice and tall. Beautiful. Good, and just slowly switch, so bringing that one leg in, and just doing the same thing on the opposite side. So keep a slight bend in that supporting leg. Press forward through the hip and the knee, and pressing the top of your foot into your hand. Whew. Here we go, without dropping that foot, lifting the knee towards the chest, interlace or stagger the hands just below the knee. Good. Shaking of the leg is totally acceptable. Good, they worked hard today. Whew. Good job, guys. Okay, a nice big lateral step out to the side. Shift the weight over. Make sure the knee isn't going over the toe. It's totally aligned or tracked over the ankle. You're looking for the stretch in the inner thigh on the extended leg. Good. Again, keeping that long spine. And now just shifting that foot back to the center. Beautiful. From here, we're going to cross one leg over and hinging forward at the hip, coming down, letting that upper body just fold forward. Keep your eyes open, but draw your chin down towards your chest. Just let your arms hang. Keeping your chin tucked into your chest, very slowly rise up. And we do the same thing other side. So other foot crosses over, keep that back leg straight, and just fold forward, letting that hip, or that rib cage close to your thighs. Whew. Deep breaths in and out, eyes open. Good, you may find just by shifting your weight to the center of the foot or to the toe that you'll feel an area that's a little bit more tight and needs a little bit more of your attention. So stay there and then slowly come up again, keeping your chin towards your chest. Excellent, guys. Bring your feet hip distance apart and bring one arm across my chest. The other one comes under. I'm making sure that I'm not holding on right at the elbow joint or the wrist joint. I'm somewhere in between. If I need a little bit of extra added intensity, I'd be above the elbow, okay? Be sure that the shoulder is down, away from the ear. Good, release. And other side. Create some resistance by almost getting the feeling as if you're twisting in the opposite direction, while still maintaining your shoulders and hips in line. Good, inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Hands are shoulder distance apart, over to one side. Good, still bringing that heart rate down. Over to the center, nice big inhale, and on your exhale over to the other side. So push that hip away. If you're able to bring your hands together without the elbows bending or the shoulders coming towards the ear, feel free to do so. Good, bring it back up to the center. Interlace the fingers behind you. Keep the hips tucked under and lift those arms back and up until you can feel a stretch just across the top of the shoulders and the front of the chest. And release. Guys, again, congratulations on completing another tough one. Great work. Please keep in touch. You can subscribe, leave a message in our comment below. Let us know what you're looking for, what types of classes, what types of workouts you really enjoy. Have a great week and hope to see you again soon.